they like to say black folks are scamming, but white folks, it's a blue collar crime.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you're talking about. The less melanated people have been doing it for years.
Mm-hmm.
But when we do it, it's looked at in a negative way, like as if we are scamming.
But we only look at it that way from our people, though.
Exactly.
That's it.
Only our
But see,
it's just like same thing with credit.
So let me ask
you get where I'm picking up when I'm putting that.
So we in the same field. You know, one of the biggest things that I deal with, I advocate for black people so much.
Yeah.
Like so much. And me and you would never be like being Carbello, one of the top real estate agents in Texas. We'll never be him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Me and you will still never be in the top 10% of real estate agents in Texas. You wanna know why?
Why?
But what is going on, man? We are back at it with another episode of Can I Be Real, in the bit where we like to have real conversation with real people about real everyday life. I am the one half of the whole Smozzy Millions. Across the table from me, as always, I got my brother with me, Dion, the Motivator, is in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, Brody? Hey, man, we here today, Dion the Motivator. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, trying to motivate the people one T-shirt at a time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got my T-shirt on today. I had to at least try to put a little something on. You know what I'm saying?
We have to come trim. You know what I'm saying? We have to come trim.
What they say, that's the new saying?
That's what they saying.
Okay.
That's what you saying, that trim.
Okay, trim.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah. We got our
I got a youth at home.
We got our what we gonna call special host.
Our special host.
Guest host with us today.
The hostess with the mostest.
You know what I'm saying? What'd you say? What'd you say she got?
Bro, look, some people can't figure her out. You know why?
Yeah, why?
Because she got the je ne sais quoi.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, we got Tay Dollars in the building.
We got Tay Dollars with us.
I call it Tay Dollars, but you know.
Taylor Simone.
What's up, y'all?
What up?
How y'all doing?
What up?
Hey, and we got some
heavy hitters.
Man, we got some hitters with us today, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's at least $2 million at the table. You know what I'm saying? At least. I know that.
I know right now, if I need to borrow $1, I know I can call either one. And
bro.
They're at least, hey man, here, look.
Bro, listen,
here
man.
Here go $5. You
bro, I tried it. I asked one of them. I was like, hey, bro, give me like 100. He was like, 100,000. I got you. I'm like, oh shit, bro, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking about $100, bro. I was just trying to send this little quick cash up. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, we got the fellas in here today, man. We got the family in here today, man. Kenny.
Yeah.
It's
only 2 people on the internet that can dress. It's Steve Harvey is one of them.
Yeah.
And Kenny is a strong number 2, boy. Kenny a strong number 2.
I ain't lying. You not in the suit.
It's just ASMO.
Come on now. The look is the hood.
I want to respect you. You said what?
Your night clothes a suit.
Half a suit. I just wear the vest.
He sleep in the vest and the silk drawers. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Gotta have the silk.
That's it.
Gotta stay fly.
Hey man, and we also got our family. We got DeVaris in the building with us. Hey, he no stranger to the family, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro. Hey, this is you special to us, bro, because you got us our first 1 million views, bro. So we appreciate you for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even understand how far this go back.
I hate how we
not clapping back too.
I hate how we got it though, but
nah. Man, it was a struggle. You know what I'm saying? It was a struggle, man. It was a struggle, bro.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, bro. So I don't know if you remember. Well, I'm sure you do, bro. He was my first time ever interviewing anybody, bro. And that was, I'm talking about for me coming off of doing vlogs straight to interview. I'm like, Bob called me, like, hey, bro, I need you to do this. And let's do it. First interview, bro. And we rocked it too, though. We rocked it.
I was trying to, I had Jay came home from prison, and so I was trying to get somebody to, somebody to sit down with me so I could tell my story a little bit, because it's a bunch of misconception about people transition from the street to business and stuff like that. So a money call, they're like, man, I got the perfect person, man. I was like, I bet. I like, send them to me. And we went to Heights and got it done.
Heights Dish. Knocked out too,
That's
man.
crazy. That's
so
crazy.
he low key don't even know. He didn't kind of spark the podcast. Don't even know.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's crazy to say it's full circle, because one of our biggest interviews that we did was at Heights District, because they seen him interview you at the house district, bro.
Yep.
So that opened it up for sure, man. So
that's a fact.
Yeah, man. Look, bro, it's finna be a good show today, man.
Oh yeah,
it's finna be a good show. Tay Dollars, listen, man. How you feeling? How you feeling co-hosting with us today? You know what I'm saying? You made the call and like we need a little
y'all got too much men on the
Y'all got too many.
I just feel like
yeah. Talk
I
to the
get
people.
to bring the feminine side
and we
to
appreciate
the podcast today.
Facts.
Cause it's a whole bunch of y'all. I just scrolling. I was like, it's a man. Oh, there I go. 300 down. There go a woman. So I feel like I get to bring the female energy.
And we appreciate
We
you.
appreciate that.
The podcast
We appreciate
today.
that for sure.
And we need that energy.
Yes.
We definitely need it. We
appreciate
definitely need it, man.
But man, the crazy part, meeting you, Kenny, meeting you at that event that we did. We did the live podcast. Shout out to E and his wife. Did the live podcast. You was there. And just seeing your elevation from that point to where you at now, bro, it's been crazy. You've been on the run, especially with the content. The content been ballistics, bro. I gotta tip my hat off to you on that. But seeing you rock out in the real estate game too, you know, that's not an easy field for a lot of people to jump into and do some stuff you ain't done. Both of y'all pioneers out here when it comes to real estate. So salute to you on your journey, on your grind too. But we definitely want to talk about some real estate. You know, a lot of stuff been going on. Y'all president, had his hand in a lot of stuff. And 2025, or I'll say post-pandemic, has had a huge effect on real estate. And so I felt, what better way to talk to, two of the top people in real estate in the DFW area. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Man. Love, for sure.
Yeah. Look, man, if we could just jump it off, man, what's one of the biggest misconceptions about real estate today and for new homeowners?
For like people trying to get a home,
yes,
or
people trying to get a home?
That it's too hard or that they need too much. A lot of people make it a mountain when it's really a small hill.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, think you need an astronomical credit score to get into a house, or think you need tens of thousands of dollars, and none of that is the case. I've gotten people into houses and got their money back at the table. Like, they may have only paid a couple $100s for an inspection. We getting people in houses with credit scores as low as a 580, even sometimes 550 if you have enough money for the down payment. So I think the biggest misconception is just what it takes. And really, the most important part for starting that process is just partnering with the right person. I mean, in DFW, there's 50,000 people that are licensed real estate agents, and you probably double that for people who just are in the industry altogether, but it's a small chunk of people who actually do this and live this on a daily basis. And I feel like once you're able to identify who those people are, the real players, quote unquote, in the game, you got that proper guidance and you're right on your way.
Quick question. Can you tell the people some of the programs that are offered here in Dallas that they can come to you and that'll assist them with being in a home? Because there's a lot of different programs here in Dallas where they'll pay for your closing costs or they'll provide you education. Like one I know specifically is NACA. Can you tell them a couple of different programs that they can hit you up and say, hey, Kenny, help me?
I mean, that uncovers another misconception right there. I know a lot of people that think once you make a certain amount of money, you can't qualify for certain programs, and that's not the case. There's literally thousands. I mean, like, lenders I work with have access to nearly 5,000 different programs that are out there. The main way you chop it up, there's grants, which will be programs where they give you money and you don't have to pay them back. Other programs, the best way that I could coin it is kind of like a loan where they may give you the money, but you have stipulations with it. Some of them you may have to be in the home a certain amount of time before you could sell it. Others, it may add to your interest rate. Other programs may just give you points down on your interest rate. So, I mean, there's far too many to name. But again, that just comes back to partnering with the right team and then having whatever you need tailored to fit what you're trying to get done.
Okay. And DeVar, I think same for you, because seeing you come from being top in Texas as far as selling cars, and now you top, I seen you last top 10 in real estate in Texas. So from your perspective,
not in Texas, no, that's crazy. It's like 500,000 realtors. But I'm in that. So they have the thing called real producer.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, because I literally be telling people he top 10.
Like, don't look.
I'm
speaking into existence.
I do 30 plus houses a year, so I'm not in a small pool, but at the same time, you got to think it's 500,000.
We're not thinking about that.
I want to say something to Kenny though.
We're not thinking about that.
I don't know you, but I like you, dog. I'm just keep it real because I'm real strict on real estate agents. Like I hate realtors, and I'm a realtor. And I say that because you don't find too many realtors. Everything you said was right. You ain't say nothing fluff. You ain't lied not one time. And if you had I would have said something.
Yeah.
But you didn't. And I'm going to keep it real. So I'm going to shake your hand.
Right here.
Because when I say I be on realtors' head because they don't know nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm a realtor who own property, you know, when it comes to investment property and personal property. And most realtors don't know nothing.
Yeah.
But I did want to say that, like, you everything you said, man, 10, you're right.
You,
but for me, I'm in a different pool because I'm the educator.
Yeah.
I'm the person who really sit down and I'm gonna teach you every single thing from start to finish. And you know, some cases, some people don't like my approach when it comes to real estate because I have an unorthodox way of teaching, and some people don't like that. But for the most part, the people who do take advantage of that, like he said, there's so many programs out there. My people are getting money back at the table. My people are literally winning when it comes to real estate. And then you got some people who just want to look cute on the picture.
Yeah.
And those are the people who I don't do business with. I would literally turn a client down if they not trying to learn or trying to be in a house where you're $10, $20, $30, $40,000 in equity before you even grab the keys to the house. So, but I just had to say that because he hit. I can't say nothing else behind that because he said everything that's correct. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So do you? What are some ways that you do feel like? Because you did say that you like the way you do it is an unorthodox way of doing it. So like, what are some ways that you think people misunderstand when it comes to like what they get from you? So
for me, my tone. I think that'd be my thing because a person to sit down, like you mentioned NACA, a person to sit down to me and tell me they be, well, I'm going to give you a scenario. A lady called me one day.
The last time you did that.
Another million. So, hypothetically speaking, right?
So a lady called me. She said, oh my God, you know, DeVaris, I got approved through NACA, blah, blah, blah. So I let her rock. She sitting here telling me all this. She's super excited. When she got done, I said, so let me ask you this. Let me tell you this. You know that there are other programs that's better than NACA. She got offended. She got offended because she said she spent a year trying to put herself in a position so that she can qualify for the NACA program. She felt that I was discrediting the hard work that she put in. And the whole time it wasn't it. I was just basically saying like, hey, I know you stuck on this NACA program, but what if I told you that there's a 100% financing program through Simmons Bank that can get you the same deal, and it gives you a better interest rate, and it puts you in a better equity position, and you can actually buy in an area they're not forcing you to be in a majority area. What if I told you that? She didn't like that.
I like the fact that you keep saying equity.
Yeah. Oh, that's my listen. I'm gonna get that tattooed on me.
Most people do not understand that when you are house searching,
yes,
or when you're looking for a property, it can be equivalent to a car. You want to buy something that already had, like when a car leaves a lot, it depreciates.
Correct.
You don't have any equity in it. But when it comes to a house, you want to buy in an area where you have equity because now you have something. If you ever want to borrow against it, if you want to get a 401k loan and you want to get a house that needs to be fixed up, you have the means to do so that you can put it into the property in order to raise the equity or the market value.
Correct.
To make it something that if you want it for your homestead for a year, and then you want to turn around and you want to rent it out, now you can make money off of it and move to the next house or buy a duplex and work it that way. So most people don't understand the value of equity.
And I'm going to speak to that real quick because that's honestly, when you talk about the programs that's out there, that's the first part is partnering with somebody who's able to negotiate and guide you because it's more than just buying a home and that's it. Like we got to look 10, 15, 20 years down the line.
Amen.
What's happening in this area? What's developing? What's the jobs look like? What's the economy? What are things that's coming in? Exactly. And how you building? Because it's a lot of people They bought 2020, 2021 when everything was flipped. Sellers market homes were going crazy. And now they trying to sell and, they selling for less than what they bought it for or it's sticking.
When y'all get y'all's clients, are y'all giving them areas of where y'all think like, hey, I think it's better for you to move?
No, you can't do that.
Okay.
You can't do it. You can't steer someone to a certain area because you got to ask the question. You got to ask them, what do you feel comfortable living? Y'all from Dallas, right? So I'm from Mississippi.
From Denver.
From
Alabama.
Triple D all day, every day.
So where you from in Dallas?
Pleasant Grove.
Pleasant Grove. Okay, so all right, prime example. Prime example. So check this out. So think about this now. You from Pleasant Grove. You grew up in Pleasant Grove. You've been there a long time. You feel comfortable in Pleasant Grove?
I do. I can ride around and get it.
You know what blow my mind by people in Dallas? They won't buy no house in Pleasant Grove.
I sure will not.
I think, I wouldn't either.
And I grew up off Foxwood.
Because the Pleasant, I mean, it's
well, no, okay, so let's put it like this.
So you can get a good deal on the house.
Let's put it like this. I would buy an investment property in Pleasant Grove, but I wouldn't live there.
Okay.
Boom, exactly.
I would buy a property and build it up in the way that I feel like I want it to grow up, and how I think I come from. My daddy, rest in peace. My daddy actually bought a block in South Dallas.
Okay.
So I would buy property to build it up and begin the gentrification in the way that it should be.
Okay.
But I wouldn't live there.
Okay, so you going to where I'm going. You know how many people, so once again, I'm from Mississippi. So if you mention Oak Cliff in Mississippi or Alabama or Denver, somebody who heard of Dallas, they automatically assume the hood. Even Pleasant Grove, they think the hood. What happens 10, 15, 20 years from now, we complain about why we didn't buy in Pleasant Grove. Why we didn't buy in Oak Cliff. Then we get mad at a white man or a Mexican man who go buy and then gentrify.
I can't say about that.
So do y'all do real estate for all profit or to help shape and mold future communities?
Please say generational wealth.
Yeah, go ahead. Tap in.
Please say generational wealth.
Listen to me. It's big. It's even bigger than that.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm always speak about Mississippi because I have a passion for Mississippi. Dog, I grew up dirt poor in a trailer. We used to have to piss and shit in a bucket. My grandmother still live in the same trailer that they raised me in when I was 5 years old when they got me. My mama left me in my grandparents' yard when I was 5 years old. From 5 years old all the way up to 37 years old to this day, my folks still live in that same trailer. Don't want nothing new. I have a $500,000 house in Mansfield. They don't want to move. They don't want nothing new. They don't want none of that. All right. So for me, I don't want people to, and another reason why they scared, because same thing you was talking about. The number one thing with black people, we scared to do something that's gonna benefit us. So for me, I do this because I be trying to teach and educate people about home ownership, the benefits of home ownership. Generational wealth, it's so many different ways to acquire generational wealth. It's not just through real estate, but the real estate is a step to get them. Yeah. But for me, it's all about like, dog, you can't build a healthy black community until we strengthen the community. And how did that start? You can't. I don't think you can raise a quality black kid in an apartment.
I agree with you.
That's a fact.
I can't.
I agree.
I don't believe it because when you go to Duncanville, DeSoto, Cedar Hill, Glen Heights, these are thriving black communities, areas that's predominantly
houses,
and
black and brown.
Big,
they
nice
owning these houses, man.
Yeah.
And these kids that living in, that's growing up in these houses, they are going off to do things that's like beneficial to them. Then I think back to in Mississippi to them apartment, dog. Boy, that's the hood.
Yeah.
These kids, your kids that you're trying to raise are mingling with other kids that's not doing what they're supposed to do. You can't do that. So I'm gonna let
So it's a mentality thing.
It's a mentality, man. So I care about the longevity of black people. It ain't just about the money, but it's like we have to strengthen the community. The only way we can strengthen the community if we're actually we're raising our kids around Kenny and his kids who he raising right in a house that they own, that they getting up and going to work every single day.
Now I got a question for you. Because I go through this. Do you ever get frustrated trying to, I'm not going to say beat that into people's heads.
I do.
But, okay.
I do.
Because sometimes you can tell people the path that they should go on.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell people, this is what you should do. Like, I see this for you. This is
Mm-hmm.
where you should go. And because mentally they're not there yet, they think they're not ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's a constant battle. Like, you are there, you are ready, but they don't see that for themselves. So now you have to let them kind of
bump their head.
And then later down the road, they get to the regret part. Like, I should have listened. Like, do both of y'all ever get frustrated?
Of course.
I mean, learned to shut the fuck up.
And that's like, but you can't do that. I'm about to say the same thing. You can't do that. You can't do that.
You got it. You can't do that.
I mean,
You can't do that.
like, okay, for example, this is like the way you got to see it with people. It's always a numbers game. Like, they often say just sales marketing. It takes somebody 7 times just to see your face, see your name, or whatever it is, to recognize who you are and what you do. So I feel like when you apply that to any type of service that you're doing, real estate, whatever it is, some people, they got to see it, and other people, sometimes they got to live it. But you still can't never stop being the person to put that message in front of them, because oftentimes we're the only example that people can relate to see what the benefits are for taking that path. And then I'm going to go back to the question about like the why. So, for me, first of all, I commend your story and where you came from, because everybody in some way, shape, or form is a product of their environment, right? Like, I don't have that similar upbringing. However, I'm first generation from a family of Nigerian immigrants. So that hard work, that value, that grind, that vibe, and coming from what I know we came from is instilled in me. And outside of real estate, I also help people with their life insurance, because to me, the two easiest ways when you talk about long-term and generational wealth is through homeownership and life insurance, period. Everybody got a date that we're not going to be here no more. It's guaranteed. You could pass hundreds of thousands of dollars into your family that way. You could double up on that by owning a house. And now that's something where you could build upon. So I think the important thing is instilling all of these things and ideologies into our communities and into our people, because the proof is in the pudding, because our counterparts have been doing it for generations, and that's why they are where they are today. When our counterparts, Caucasian counterparts, whatever it is.
I got a term for that.
Tired of doing it alone? It's time to join a community that actually cares.
Inside the realist community, you'll get weekly coaching, access to online courses, and connect with people who's just as hungry as you.
Whether you're trying to build a brand, scale your business, or you're just trying to stay focused, we got you.
No fluff, just real strategies, real support, and real results.
Listen, comment the word realist down below and book your free consultation call.
Join the realist community today. Let's level up, man. Let's get this money.
See you in the community.
They like to say black folks are scamming, but white folks, it's a blue collar crime. So that's what you're talking about. The less melanated people have been doing it for years. But when we do it, it's looked at in a negative way, like as if we are scamming.
But we only look at it that way from our people, though.
Exactly.
That's it.
But
see,
it's
just like same thing with credit.
So let me
you get where I'm picking up when I'm putting that.
So we in the same field. One of the biggest things that I deal with, I advocate for black people so much.
Yeah.
Like so much. And me and you would never be like being Carbello, one of the top real estate agents in Texas. We'll never be him. Me and you will still never be in the top 10% of real estate agents in Texas. You want to know why?
Why?
Most white people are only going to go buy a house from another white person.
Sure.
Most Hispanics are going to buy a house from most Hispanic real estate agents.
Sure.
When you get to the black people,
We struggle at buying houses.
no, it ain't that. We're going to go use a white realtor, a Mexican realtor, Indian realtor, Chinese realtor, anything. And then when you go to the Asian community, they only going to use an Asian realtor. Indian, only going to use Indian. It's a sprinkle. You will get a sprinkle, because I sell houses to some white people and some Mexican people. But the percentage is so super low. And most black people won't use you because they're going to assume, he going to know my business. Or he's going to go tell somebody my business. Man, I don't give a damn about that.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because we
don't trust each other?
That's what I was going to say. We unknowingly don't trust each other.
Why do y'all think that is? Even in the real estate game, y'all feel like
it's here, dog.
I think
it's a mentality thing. I'm telling you, it is very much a mentality thing. You could lead certain people to the water to to drink, and they still not gonna drink it.
They gonna ask you what you put in there.
Yeah, they gonna ask what's in the water.
Where you get the water from? What you got in here, man?
I'm telling you, you said it. They gonna be like, man, where you get the water from? How you get
somebody outside of a black person bring it. They gonna be like, oh, I trust you. Like it's a mentality thing. It's like I've learned this kind of with my kids. Like I could tell my kids the same thing over and over and over till I'm black and blue. But if I send one of y'all, because I have boys, if I send one of y'all to say the same thing that I've been saying, they're gonna be like, oh man, you God. Yeah. Like you knew it. Like, and I'll be like,
I'm telling you.
I just
told you
that. Your ass that.
And a lot of times it's the messenger. I'm telling you, we can say the same thing.
I think too. I will say this. I've seen a lot of real estate agents that are not as informative or educated as y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's a bunch of real estate agents, and some of them are on BS. They just in it because they see something as easy. They think, okay, it's easy to get a license. I can start selling houses. And they are misleading, miseducating, and misguiding people.
I like to see people just like him. I do. But it don't work for my image. And the reason why it don't work for my image, because I salute, anytime I see a black man in a suit, I salute it. But it don't work for my image simply because a white man told me one day, he said, DeVar, don't ever come show me a house again and you look better than I do.
Oh.
Told me straight like that. Mm. He said, do not come show me a house again dressed up nice.
Why?
And it took me a long time to start wearing the Rolex. He said, people don't want to buy a house from somebody who they feel is doing better than you or profiting off them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So for me, I'm hopping out now, Crocs, workout outfit. And people be like, oh, hey, DeVar, how you doing? They happy. But when I'm talking about me, I ain't talking about you, because like I say, I see a black man in a suit, I salute it. But when I don't feel comfortable if people look at me and be like, damn, he's so fresh, he's so fly, he got this, because it gives off the wrong message. Because now people like, man, DeVar has changed. You know what I'm saying? Or DeVar ain't the same person he was. Or when they see me in Mississippi on the internet, they like, dog, man, you different.
So what do y'all feel like is some key factors in y'all approach when it comes to selling houses? Like what are some things that y'all feel like if it is 3 that you feel like you have to get these things done in order to possibly close a house? Like, so with that, right? Because even like for you, it's like, I try not to wear a suit. Like what else is it that as a realtor, you try to make sure you're on point about when it comes to selling the house?
Well, I can tell you the
hold on, before you say that, one thing that I've noticed a lot of realtors doing is these extravagant gifts.
No, I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah, what a gift, man. I want one of them goddamn Louis Vuitton bags.
I just recently started seeing it.
Do they be getting them for real?
It be like the Louis, Gucci, Prada. I was like,
it depends on the agent, because I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of them agents out, they really ain't selling them houses that they promoting on the internet. I'm just keep it a stack.
That's true too.
Listen,
that's true too.
Listen, we are real estate agents. We have access to see who closing deals in Dallas.
I bet you won't call them out.
And me, I'm messy. I'm messy and I'm petty.
How messy are you?
When I be seeing them on the internet and they be posting them pictures, and I
bet you won't call them out for another million views.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
But like that's like if you actually go back to just numbers. 80% of realtors work part-time.
Bingo.
Last year, 70% ain't sell a single home.
Yep.
70% of realtors did not sell a single home last year.
Damn.
So it's a lot of people that's in it for the pictures, for the content, to look good, feel good, but they're not doing it.
Telling you.
They're not doing it at all, right? So I think that's why, like what I said earlier when you asked me the question is so important, because it's a small group of people who actually live this like they say. And like to what he has said, like having the knowledge to actually educate, because it's another thing to be able to open doors, post pictures, be an order taker, and not really know what you got going on. But it's another thing to actually advise somebody and guide them and help them make sound decisions and say, hey, this is option A, B, and C. Each route is going to put you in this position. You pick what's best for you. You know what I mean? So I think just going back to everything, like when you really look at it, man, it's a small group of people. But then what you had said about the approach or what people really need, I think for me, how I dress and everything, it's more of like a brand type of deal. Because I always look at it as like, I have no option but to evolve and grow.
That's a fact.
You know, like if people aren't telling me, man, you've changed, you different, then like, what am I doing? Like, why am I stagnant in the same spot? Now, I'm humble. It's albeit, you know, first and foremost, everything I do, I have to give God the glory because it's breath in my lungs. Can't everybody say that, right? And then outside of that, like when you just come down to people, I would say the main reasons people don't get approved for a house, going back to just adding some value. One, debt to income ratio is too high.
Yeah. Okay.
So you want to try to keep that 40% or lower. Two, credit score may be messed up, different things there. And then three, I'll just say working with the wrong people. You know, because it's never really a matter of if, just when. And what we try to do is put you on a custom game plan to get you there. It could be 30 days, 90 days, it could be 2 years. But as long as you stick with the program, don't go running up the credit cards, don't take out a loan on a car.
So what speaking on that, like what are some crazy stuff y'all done seen? Because crazy, I talked to you at the watch party. Man. You said you had a closer going on. They went out and somebody went out and made some, you know, some crazy purchases.
Man. And didn't get to close on their house.
Look, the deal ain't closed till it's closed.
Listen, the man called me, and I ain't saying no name stuff. Like the man called me. The man was desperately needing a spot for his family to stay. They wanted to rent a property. Went out, helped try to find a lease and all that, but they couldn't rent a property. Listen, let me get you with my mortgage officer. Let her run this. Let her see what's going on, what we need to do to get you in a home. By doing this, we're going to come up with a game plan. Like he said, it may not be this year. It may be next year. It might be 3 years from now. Get a game plan in order. Literally, his situation wasn't even bad. We had to do two things. Call the credit bureau so that he can be taken as an authorized user off his credit. As soon as he did that, credit score jumped up. When his credit score jumped up, get him approved for a house. You know what he did? He said, DeVaris, I don't want no house. I want a car.
What the hell?
Not only did he go buy a car, he ended up buying a car from a buy here, pay here dealership. Not only did you
told the note,
it broke down.
Now you turn around and you get a $700 car payment on a 2013 Mercedes Benz.
BMC.
They got 200,000 miles.
Damn.
And I was the number 27 car salesman in the whole state of Texas for 5 different brands. So you can't talk to me about cars. Dog, the man chose a car, a liability, over a house, which is an asset.
So speaking on that, right?
They don't understand that.
For both of y'all, what do y'all feel like is the pros and the cons of renting a house compared to ownership over a house?
Man,
Ooh,
listen.
I live for this.
Check this out. Apartment complex is owned by what? LLC, a corporation. By getting that loan, they probably got a high interest rate when they purchase that property. That commercial, the difference between residential and commercial, residential interest rate is going to be lower than a commercial real estate property interest rate. So now you go rent this property from this LLC or this corporation. You're basically paying their mortgage. You complaining about a 6, 7, 8, 9% interest rate, but what you think they got on that commercial property that you rent?
Facts.
But you complain. Think about when our parents and our grandparents bought their house. They were 18%, 15%. They still bought, didn't even trip. As long as the property is meeting your expectations for a mortgage payment, why won't you get it? We complain about a 5-6% interest rate right now, but go stay in an apartment where the LLC owned that property at a 10% interest rate. You paying the mortgage,
and they could be paying double the rent. Double the rent.
When you could literally, even at $1,800, it's houses out here you can get for $1,800 a month.
Facts.
3-bedroom, 2-bed.
1,500 square foot.
To your point,
new construction too.
With a backyard.
With a backyard. I've been in my house, and we talked about this last time.
Yeah, last time.
I bought my house 15 years ago when I was 25 on a short sale.
Oh, them the best ones.
For under 100K.
Yes.
And now it's over 3 something, right? But I remember, and I was in that dual position. We was down to one car. Me and my wife, we've been married 18 years now. We was down to one car, living in an apartment, and we had to make a decision. When our car broke down, do we buy another car or do we move in the house with no car? And we decided to move in the house with no car, right? But at first, it was so hard because I'm like, dude, like, I'm finna be paying a whole lot more. But I realized once I got in the house, I was paying less in mortgage than I was
in your car note.
In my rent.
The rent.
You know what I'm saying?
Check it out with the client. I asked him, I said, You finna go put $1,500 down to get this at a $700 payment. I said, so why not for 30 days until we close on your house? Go rent a car for $400 a month. You can literally rent a car for a whole month for $400 a month, and you go save some money and close on your house, get into your crib. Then you can go to 10 buy here, pay here, and get a car.
You want. Go crazy.
Dog, when he did that, it blew my mind. I was hurt. I was so hurt, dog, because when it comes to real estate, I be passionate.
Yeah.
And if people on social media see me, I be passionate because I know the benefits of this, dog. And I also know the other side, dog. We are really hurting each other when we don't do.
Thing.
It's a mentality.
It's a mentality.
Let me ask y'all this.
Sometimes you got to shut the fuck up.
Let me ask y'all this, because like y'all talked about earlier, like on the internet, because you just mentioned social media, right? Like, y'all talked about like people not really selling houses on there, but when I'm going on there, man, I'm seeing the like clothes today. I'm seeing the ladies with the nice outfits on, bro, and they got the signs, like, you know what I'm saying?
You got ass and titties, you can do.
That's my point, bro. It's like how do they choose y'all over the you know what I'm saying? Do you want this counter? And they got their ass sitting on the counter like, you would look nice on this counter. Man, these right here would look good. Like, come on, man.
I seen one realtor, bro. I don't even know how. I've never seen her actually sell a house, but listen, she got a CDL. I say that, and she be getting a lot of views on her posts, bro.
When you got ass and titties, you can do what you want to do, man.
Hold on, Devon.
You can get views and likes and all that. Okay. If I had titties, I'd be selling 40, 50 houses.
Okay, but let's talk about that. It's a pro and a con. So I don't have my real estate license. Okay. But I passed my national exam, and I failed my state by 1 point. Don't ask me how, because I live in Texas. I just didn't. I didn't pass it.
Okay.
But I have an investor background, wholesaling. Okay. So when it comes to wholesaling, I started wholesaling when I'm 34 now. Yes, I'm 34. I started wholesaling when I was like 25, 24, 25. One thing that I encountered was that when I found these different properties with equity in them, for sale by owner, FSBO, however y'all want to call it, I would get them under contract, but when I would fish them to my investors, they gave me a lot of pushback because of how I looked. So I used to have to send my brothers, all of them in to close for me as the male representative in order to get the deal closed. And then when these people would see me, they was like, oh, what you doing here? I was like, oh, you just closed on my deal. That wasn't his deal. You closed on mine. So when you say if you had certain physical
features,
parts, do you really feel that plays a part? Because I've seen a lot of females that I personally know that on social media.
Don't call them out. Say them by name.
I can't be as petty as him. I can't do it. But I know a lot of females who personally post certain things, but that's not really what's happening.
So what they selling?
Shit, I don't know.
What you think?
Man, I don't know.
It ain't a house.
I don't know.
It ain't a house.
Maybe they in the house.
They got a back door on it, but it ain't a house. But I'm just saying, like, you can get away with a lot of stuff based on how you look, because people gonna look past a lot of stuff just because of how you look. And I'm not saying, like, for me, what I see in the field, I see old white women and old Hispanic women or Hispanic women selling more houses than these beautiful black girls that got BBLs and big titties and all that type of stuff.
So is it
see that.
Is it not physical appearance, or is it giving the feeling of being at home? It's like what you said.
Let me ask you this. Would you rather work with such and such realtor who got a BBL, or Caroline Mendoza?
I'm going with Caroline Mendoza.
Well,
who is older, been in real estate 30 years, and who just a white woman on a sign like this.
You know, I own
showing her head just like this.
I own a med spa, so I'm definitely not going nowhere where the BBL is, and it's just like taxes with me. You got your arms folded and you doing taxes. I'm not going to
your goddamn arms just because you got your arms crossing them taxes.
I'm not going to.
And I'm not saying that the chicks who got the physical features don't know nothing.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you, it's the percent.
I think
okay. Then, so what do you know? Because most chicks who look like that, airheads. You don't know nothing. And you got in this for money.
And that's like the other thing too is just like I think it just comes down to what they putting out there. You know what I mean? Like how are they posting the content? How are you selling? Because it's not to discredit. If you got that and you know your stuff, okay, how are you going about promoting your houses? How you going about promoting your knowledge? What value are you bringing? Is the value just in your body and your looks and your appearances,
or it's dragging that wagon to get the views?
But that's the problem, though. A lot of people think going viral and doing all these things is what actually sell the houses.
No.
That don't mean nothing.
No.
You know what I mean?
I want to ask. Hello, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Dion, you married? If you going to look at a house, you've been with your wife 18 years. You and your wife going to look at a house. Let's see. Who fine? Cardi B type. You know, somebody with the body. She pull up and hop out that car and she switch, throwing that thing. Boom, boom, boom. What you think your wife gonna say?
Bro,
get your ass back in this goddamn.
What you think you doing?
you hide the
going
real
to go sit down.
and that real to hop out and that thing, and she got some loose pan, that thing just hit. Boom, boom, boom. Your wife gonna look at you crazy like, Dion, what the hell you doing with this woman over here?
Nah, fair.
Vice versa. Your wife picked the realtor, pull up, sexy flexy.
And then you hop out.
He get out, check. Nah. But I do go through that. I swear to God, I do go through that. Imagine you got a bill belly. And then I got my shirt split down the middle, hair hanging out, chain, and I'm out. What you gonna say?
Yeah, who the hell is this nigga?
How you know him?
Yeah.
What the hell going on?
He hugging you?
That's what I'm saying.
So we buy this house, that nigga gonna know where we stay.
Man, he not gonna buy this house. So we finna go to. Listen, man.
Yeah. So how do you need to present yourself as a realtor?
But see, that's why when he was talking about how he dressed, a black man in a suit is it. But for me, I can't dress like that because I'm gonna be looked at like, oh, he trying to show out.
Well, hold on. A black
man
in the suit too.
This has always been your look.
I've been wearing suits since I was 19.
Yeah, so that's how he.
I mean,
I'm probably never seen you not in a suit.
Even when you pulled up, everybody said they're like, we know he finna come in here with a suit.
Yeah.
So that's your
brand. I
yeah.
had my collar shirt. I just had a stain on that jump. I was gonna wear my collar shirt. I knew you was gonna. Now I thought you was gonna come trim too, cause last time
I wore, but I'm telling you, soon as that man told me that I ain't want no suit no more, unless I go to a funeral, to court.
Yeah, man, that was
that man told me that I ain't want no suit.
So for the people at home, right? Let's just assume like people don't really have a lot of knowledge about real estate. They want to buy a house, but they hearing y'all throw around these words, wholesale, equity, invest. What is equity, and how can you build that up in a house?
You want to go? It don't matter.
Go ahead. I'm gonna say flip a coin.
Sales coin.
I've been doing too much talking.
Y'all been good. I mean, I'll try to break it down in layman's term. Like, equity is just what you own. Like, what you own as far as how much money you can actually say is yours in the home. Now, there's different ways that the equity may grow. Naturally, when you make your payments every single month, over time, you're going to start to get more equity because how much you owe is going to be less and the value of the home is going to be more, right? Now, also, if you're in good areas, your home will naturally appreciate over time, which may also add to the equity because of how much value your home has grown. So a simple mathematical equation, equity, is how much your house can sell for on the market, what's the value, versus how much you owe on the home. You take the difference between those numbers, and that's your equity, or what you get to take home.
Yeah. Right. And I try to teach people also about functional obsolescence, economic obsolescence. So how can I put this? So a lot of people like to make fun of Hispanics, and I hate it. I hate seeing any type of jokes about Hispanics. I hate it. Like, it bugs me to death because one of my closest friends, he's Hispanic, and I saw how they got it out the mud and $300,000 cash money in the crib, and they functional obsolescence. They was in a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. So if people don't know, functional obsolescence is like a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom don't make sense because the amount of people in the house versus the bathroom, it don't make sense.
But
so
you live uncomfortably.
Yes.
So you can comfortably live.
Yes. So we complain about them 4-5 of them in a car, but they spend $20 worth of gas.
Black people got too much trauma.
Too much trauma, too many stipulations, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so economic obsolescence, when I'm sitting with my clients, I also let them know, like, you sure you want this house? look across the street. It's a crack house. So if you buying this house across the street, they selling dope across the house, they manufacturing meth in the house. This is the area around your house. It's gonna potentially affect the value of your house. It won't go down, but you don't expect you to sell this house for $400,000-$500,000 years now.
Like them random, like we just went to a house yesterday. It's like you see in like
hood,
and it's a random ass.
It's a random nice house. It's a lot of them in South Dallas.
But that's the part of the gentrification that we talking about.
That means that's the beginning.
But it's coming. It's the beginning. It's coming.
It's
so
coming.
If I see that, I already know what's finna happen to the next 3 houses down the street.
They gonna try to buy them houses.
It ain't trying. They finna buy it because you gonna get bought out. You gonna get bought out.
You said what?
What if they don't sell? What if they say, man, we ain't selling y'all?
But you gonna get bought out because your taxes gonna get high.
Yeah, they're gonna force you.
You got $2 million houses beside you.
Yeah, they're gonna force you out.
Your taxes you went from paying $4,000 a year in taxes, and now your shit jumped up to $8,000.
And that's how appreciation works.
That's
like,
what they do.
The more the value go up, your taxes got to go up naturally.
Yeah,
like,
right, because it's based on the value.
Like when I moved to Mansfield, Mansfield didn't have nothing.
Oh, I know your house worth it.
The house worth a lot, but them taxes, when you get hit with a $14,000 tax bill out the blue, then what you do?
You get a goat.
Man, you got to sell something.
You get a goat and put it on your land. Get two of them, make it an agriculture thing.
But then you can't even do that because you have deed restrictions.
Hey, I want to add
zoning issues.
I want to add this. So, I heard this right on TikTok. So y'all,
man, TikTok, yeah, TikTok person.
Y'all let me know how true this is. They said like with the house, right? If you bury somebody in your backyard, your house is now considered a
cemetery.
Yeah,
and you have 100% taxes exempt. Yeah, that's the old Donald Trump.
Is that true?
Is it true though?
Yeah, that's true.
Bro,
but it gotta be. You can't just listen now. You can't.
Hold on,
don't go kill.
Bro, no, look,
look.
I just want to say this. My mother-in-law killed my dog a month ago. My bad. My dog died. Excuse me. My dog died a month ago.
It gotta be a human.
So and we buried her in the backyard.
That's the old.
Does that count?
That don't count.
Does that count?
But that's the old.
What about a service animal? They're not. They're people.
That still don't count.
You said it
has to be a person.
Dog.
They're people.
No, that's the old. I'm telling you, that's the old Donald Trump tax strategy to be exempt from taxes.
Ain't it? Donald Trump buried somebody in Mar-a-Lago, ain't he?
He buried his wife.
Yeah,
you shut up.
And that made him exempt from all taxes. That man crazy. They exempt him from taxes.
You gotta tell that story, bro.
So, my mother-in-law, she didn't kill my dog, but my dog died because she left her outside, right? And
it was a Frenchie.
No, it was a little Lexi was a Yorkie. She was a Yorkie, man. So we had her for like 14 years. And, you know, she died in the heat. But she wasn't supposed to go out in the heat. She's supposed to go out laying in her little bed in the living room. Yeah. We come in, she upside down. Not in the backyard in the heat, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I got a joke that I tell Mozzie, like, you ever watch Crooklyn?
Oh, yeah. When
you know Queenie? And the dog, I said, my mother-in-law, that's who killed Queenie. So that's the whole
bro. Listen,
bro. So mother-in-law, I love you. I apologize. I'm pardoned. You know.
Just to go off subject, why dogs ain't like it used to be? You can leave a dog outside. You can starve them to death, put them on chain.
I think it's people too.
These dogs got birth control now. They got artificial semen and allergies.
My dog.
My dog allergic to peanut butter.
Bro, my dog has like. The nigga got like eczema, bro. Like he started, the nigga started like he'll start, bro. If he eats something, bro, he'll start.
He get the scratch,
bro. I'm talking like,
so you say your dog need a cortisone shot?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, we ain't never had to deal with dogs like that. Dog,
they gotta get food.
They gotta get.
It gotta be the food,
too, bro. It's like
I think we just overly domesticated them now, though, bro.
It's people like my dog didn't do by him.
Bro, my dog when we had like she only went outside to use the restroom. That's it. Like I didn't take her walking. Like she was a little smart, so she just run around all over the house. You know what I mean? Like, and if you leave her out there too long, she ready to come back in, man. You know. And I even see people with big dogs in their house like that.
Yeah.
They just stay in the house, man. You know,
bro,
they stay in the house.
It's crazy, actually. Before we came here, I was on Instagram just scrolling. I seen a video of somebody. They was getting their house burglarized. They had like a camera set up in their house. Big old dog in there barking, wagging his tail, just chilling. Person break through the window, dog sit down like like just chilling, ready to play. You know what I mean? Like I think before we used to get dogs, you know what I mean, to be on that, like beware the dog. You know what I mean, on the door and whatnot.
And pet them like they did on next Friday. Feed them a little bologna.
They used to pick the dogs up by the back of their head. They ain't doing that no more. I'm telling you, you can't do none of that with dogs now. They gotta have a certain type of food. Man,
they like
bro.
kids,
to take them to get them groomed, you gotta show like if you switch places to a new place. You gotta show shot records. You gotta show how many times they done been groomed before. All this kind of like it's a lot that go into dealing with these dogs, man. For real.
And then people put all their effort into a dog, but won't do that with a house.
Say it now. Say it now. Bring it back.
Bring it back home.
I do this. I need to get me a song. I need to get me a song here, dog.
Bring it back home.
But think about it though.
That's fake.
Think about the stuff that we value.
That's fakes.
Yeah, what they say, clocking that teeth.
Clocking that teeth.
What finger's supposed to be?
Listen,
I don't fucking know.
we'll put all that effort into a dog.
Fakes.
Ain't gonna get no money from it. We'll put all the effort into a car.
Yeah.
All the things that you can't get nothing from.
Yeah.
But we won't even go get a house.
I've
That
seen
you can stay in 5-10 years and then turn around and get
I've
80
seen
90
homeless
$100,000.
people with dogs, and I'm like,
You invest in the wrong
You
one.
see what?
homeless people with dogs. I'm like, how you?
Man, I seen a homeless dude with an iPad the other day, man. Don't even mention homeless folks to me no more, man. He laid back on the iPad. I'm like, dog, you got to give you some money. He scrolled on the internet.
Follow me on Instagram.
I appreciate you. On the internet, scrolling. I'm like, dog, that man ain't homeless, man.
Bro,
Hey, listen, I say, bro, I never want to be in their position, but bro, they got some cool ass. Like, what if that's real freedom, bro? Like, no bills,
Bro, they say some people really like being out there. Like that's their choice. Like some people, that's their choice to live on the streets.
But they not asking for money. The people who live like that though.
They chilling.
Yep, they chilling.
They chilling. They be chilling.
Bro,
they know how to survive.
Like right here, they be chilling. Them folk be chilling. They got like a little setup. Like, damn, bro.
They got a little hotel on there.
Yeah, one day,
It's
bro, I
some
just
people
wanted to
who
go
love
there.
that,
Like, man, I'm
dog.
just kick with y'all about 5 minutes. Just kick with y'all.
He said 5 minutes.
Yeah, man, you got some people who like that. Is considered like minimalist or something like that. Just living just without.
What they mean,
Yeah,
See,
don't want them.
But to bring you back, it's a lot of people that don't understand that. Like, if you get paid twice a month, living off of one paycheck just to obtain the things that you want in life, especially for a house, minimally living
below your means.
Below your means. Yeah.
Because we're being programmed to think that, you know, having a Rolex, having all these luxury nice things is what we supposed to have. You know, I battle. I have 3 daughters. I battle that with my 15-year-old every day, and we talk about being a labor whore. You know what I'm saying? I ain't calling my daughter a labor whore, but I'm telling to her, you don't want to be a labor whore. You don't want to be a person that I can get you to do anything just if I give you a bag.
Label,
right.
And so I'm telling my 15-year-old that I like most women, dog, you get them a bag. That's all they brag about in the song. You buy me a bag, you can get some. So you mean to tell me I get you a bag, I can do whatever it is I want to you? And I tell my daughter, dog, you don't want to be that. A man can give you a bag, he can have your body? Come on, you a labor whore. So I think we're programmed to think that. Even I don't know if they're like that with you. I can get a person cannot get approved, and I get them approved on a $250,000 house. They'll get mad and be like, man, why I can't get that $500,000 house?
Come on.
You're not there.
Man, I'm a pre-approved for $250,000, but I want a house with a sunroof, marble floor. I want gold apple juice coming out the faucet. I want stuff like that. Like real talk. They'll hit you with all this type of stuff, but I'm like, why do you need that? Oh, because I want it. Oh, I seen it on TikTok. I seen it on Selling Sunset. I seen it on this.
Speaking of that, like how has content like played a part in y'all being realtors?
I know they make that hard for you.
What, the content?
Yeah,
like people will see these extravagant things and think that they're obtainable without work.
I mix it up. I don't know. I kind of mix it up. I kind of show the luxury, and I show like the regular everyday house that you can get for $1,800.
I like your videos.
Do y'all ever,
I appreciate that.
show clients like, look, I can get you this house, and this is what can be done to it to make it look like this. It's not going to look like this right now, but in a year or two.
But you'll be a salesman then. You can't. So we're that's the misconception too. We're not salesmen.
Yeah, we're not selling nothing.
We help people get what they want and
100%.
negotiate a better deal for them
than what they could have got themselves. Yeah, I believe like luxury is really just a perspective. You know what I mean? Like, for example, the story you told about how you grew up.
Yep.
Whatever the next step up is from that is luxury for you.
Real quick, my grandfather, car salesman, and I'm gonna let you go back.
Yeah.
Selling cars, my granddaddy say, I'm looking for a 2500 Ram, fully loaded. Me, I'm a car salesman, fully loaded to me. Sunroof, leather seat, heated cooler seat, all that. My grandfather fly in from Mississippi, pulled a 2500 Laramie up, pulled that thing up, AC blowing everything. He said, fool, I just want to power locks and power windows. Go back to what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's a perception. That's luxury to him because it's a step up from what he already had. But I'm gonna let you finish.
So now to flip that, I think the problem and why everybody got it mixed up and getting so caught up on having things is because they trying to take the perspective of other people looking at them and not using their own internal perspective looking at what they have. So the way I approach it in my business is to appeal to everybody, give everybody the same level of service, everybody the same level of treatment, whether you're buying a $10 million home, whether you're buying a $250,000 home, and make that experience and make what you have and what you're trying to accomplish as luxurious as it possibly can be for where you're at. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that we can do is grow and continue to evolve and get better. So what you have right now, okay, cool. You may not be approved for the $500,000 home, but hey, guess what? Here's a 5-year plan. You follow these steps, you do this, get into these industries, do this with your house, whatever it is. All right, call me in 2-3 years. We'll see how we can get you into that $500,000 home. And then we build. You know what I mean?
I have that conversation with single women a lot because what people don't know, single women are leading the race when it comes to home ownership.
Yes,
way over men.
100%.
Like way, it's like a
100%.
man like Hussein Bolt against me.
It's because we
I'm talking about-
we think differently.
I think men. I think we that simple mentality for the most part.
Nah, I ain't gonna let you get.
Let's reiterate. I'm here to provide the
These nigga
estrogen
leeches.
and the feminine.
These nigga leeches. They are they're hobosexuals. They ain't got no credit. They barely got a job, and they leeching on women. That ain't the. You may be simple, but what I'm seeing now is more men trying to like live off or build off a woman instead of building out themselves.
Yeah, that's fact.
Nah, I'm just keeping it being. A lot of men don't like me because I'm gonna tell the truth. Dog, these dudes ain't trying to have that. They don't care. You tell them about some equity, they don't even care about that. They like, dog, I just want a spot I can bring the hoes to.
I agree with you.
Dog, they don't care about nothing other than that. And the percentage of men that's out here really trying to have property, build in some investments, own real estate, it's like this, dog. And then the women is like this. Because you know what? I'm thinking about these kids. I want to make sure these kids are at a good school district. When women sit down with me, dog, you know what they say? I want a good school district and a tub. So I can soak in when I get out of work.
Like
That's it. They be so simple. They be like, dog, I just want a tub so I can soak and find me a good school district for my kid. Tell me about this and tell me about that. That's it.
Let me ask y'all this, man, because y'all saying like with a 500, 80, 600 credit score and different programs you can get into a home, right? But we know like the real estate market here in Texas is crazy. Like 400,000, 300,000, you may get 2-3 bedrooms. I don't know. But so my question is, for someone with a low credit score and working on them programs, if they get approved only for $300,000, like what you getting? What does that look like in Texas?
$300,000 get you a lot.
I'm listening. I'm like, bro, are you crazy?
$300,000 get you a lot.
A lot, bro.
For sure.
So
That's kind of like what he was saying. The luxury.
What a conception of these 400,000.
But that's what he was saying when they said the luxury. They looking at what they seeing on TikTok and they seeing what just say a rapper bought.
Yeah.
They ain't looking at Waxahachie, Midlothian, Venus, Maypearl. They ain't looking at Forney. They ain't looking at Crumble. They ain't looking at Farmersville, Princeton. They ain't looking at Josephine. Well, Josephine, you can get a 1,700, 1,800 square foot house for under 300,000.
100%.
2.99, 3.99 interest rate.
100%.
No mud, no pid.
100%.
I don't want to live on that far.
Josephine.
That's too far.
Yeah.
How that too far? Everything in Dallas 45 minutes.
No, that's facts.
They got Walmart there. They got an HEB up there. What more you need?
It's not close to their mama.
They don't even go see their mom anyway.
You get brand new construction. 4 bed, 3 bath. Maybe have an office in there too. Yeah, $300,000 get you a lot. You know.
At $300,000, like what's hypothetically speaking, like a monthly payment with someone coming in 600, 620 credit score, going through one.
Don't worry about the credit score because people do that a lot.
Got it.
Now a 580 credit score and a 800 credit score, our interest rate ain't gonna be too much different. Only thing that's gonna be a major difference. a higher credit score, you get a lower insurance quote.
Gotcha.
Dog, taxes is what you need to be focusing on because that's going to be determining factor when you getting these loans. The taxes, what area you going to be in. But a $300,000 house, depending on the interest rate, depending on the taxes, you could be looking at $2,000, just say $2,500 or less, maybe, depending on all the things that I just mentioned just then. But we focus too much on the credit score because a person with a 580 credit score and a 700 credit score, they both apply for the same mortgage loan. The interest rate go be about the same. The difference is literally going to be like pennies. It's going to be pennies, the difference.
Yeah.
So
it's going over 30 years.
Yep.
Now, y'all got things going over 30 years. So everything you're saying is valid.
Yeah.
My bad to cut you off, but yeah.
Well, God.
Now, we just got to stop being scared, man.
That's it.
That's the whole thing. We scared.
I think black people hear the word loan and credit, and it's like, oh.
But they go buy a car.
Yeah, but they don't mind being
go get a dog.
A
dog.
And they spending $10,000 on these dogs. Man, we had a dude on here said somebody bought a dog for $25,000.
Man,
sperm.
They sitting here bragging about $10,000 Frenchies, dog, but don't have. But you won't put $10,000 down to get a house.
Yeah.
Dog. Man, man, cause I can say so much, dog, and once again, I don't care who get offended.
This cannot be.
I really will.
They need to hear this. You know what I'm saying?
I can't. I'm a realtor who can fight and will fight. So
He said he from Mississippi, y'all.
What was he, 6'7"?
He from Mississippi.
Might be 6'8", 6'9". Cause every time I stand next to you, I'm like, God,
bro, I care so much about us, dog. When I say I be hurt.
Nah, fakes.
I be hurt, dog. I'm talking because I be like, dog, I want so much better for us, and it's like it's me fighting for us. And then people literally get mad at me
because
I'm trying to help.
And give them information.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this, right? With the rumors going around that the housing market is crazy. The rumors is you're gonna need at least a good 400 racks to get you a decent house.
Damn.
Wait, it's supposed to get better, I think, next summer.
So is it true that the housing market is getting ready to crash soon?
No, they've been saying that since it crashed in 2008. Ain't crashed yet. Crashed where? How?
That's
what
our president said he finna make all that happen.
Crash.
But why would he do that if he lead the charge in real estate? He owns a lot of real estate. So if he do that, so okay, just say he do something that makes the market crash. That's a sign for us to go on and start go buy stuff. Then in 2008, imagine in 2008 I was at Mississippi State. Imagine in 2008 if my grandfather sat me down and taught me real estate. I could have bought my first property in 2008 and be up. They were selling properties pennies on the dollar. Yeah. So if he do that again, that's a perfect opportunity for all those balling black folk who got money, who say we got all this money. Go cop something. What you scared for?
And you got to think too, like 2008. The reason the market crashed back then is because they was doing a lot of non-QM, non-traditional type of loans where people who wasn't supposed to be able to get
a house,
getting loans. It was a lot of mortgage fraud going on. Now, mortgage industry is so heavily regulated. In some cases, it may be more regulated than like the medicine industry. Like they strict with everything they're looking for. So for that reason alone, it's not gonna happen.
It was too many foreclosures going on in 2008.
It was too many.
When
People couldn't afford their house.
Non-QM loans. Now, people, that's non-qualified mortgage. So when people going to get these loans, they get them 25% interest rate.
Damn.
As soon as you get in the house, you good. But next month you hit 25% on what you already got. You can't pay for foreclosure. Banks start buying up all these different loans. That's what we got to do. If the market crash, you need to be smiling. Even when the stock market, when we be seeing like Tesla drop and all that, man. Dog, that's the perfect time to go buy because you know what gonna happen? It gonna jump back up.
Go back up.
Think about Bitcoin. Bitcoin drop. Everybody, they start pulling their money, pulling their money. Now, when you pulling your money, when it's dropping, you should have been reinvesting that money because what happened when they then shooting up to $100,000?
Hey, crazy part, you seen KD lost his password to his Bitcoin.
Kevin Durant.
Oh, I seen that.
Man,
that's tough.
Crazy. Bro, and them passwords be them codes, bro. It be like, you can't memorize that. Like,
you can't do 5-10. You can't I think 5 or 10 attempts.
It's over. It's lost. It's in the blockchain.
So I don't know, man.
He can't get none of his stuff back.
No,
unless you got the keys.
But you gotta have the keys. But if you don't have them keys, the company can't open it for you. That's against. You know what I'm saying?
It's a wrap.
That's why I tell people that's dealing with Bitcoin, make sure you got a secure wallet when you're dealing with Bitcoin, because a lot of times people be doing this Bitcoin stuff, Cash App and Robinhood, you know, all them apps thinking that they own it, but they don't own it.
You know what don't depreciate?
What's that?
Without economic obsolescence? Real estate.
Yeah.
Think about that. We'll put our money into a stock market where this shit just go up and down like this. But the housing market has never did that since from 2008 up until today. Dog, that's the only thing that you can put your money into, dog, and you know for a fact I'm finna get this back. It's gonna be straight.
Yeah. So but you also got to understand that you have land and you have a structure, so you have two different means.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Because I know we put the emphasis on the house, right? My people from Alabama, like you from Mississippi, they put a lot of emphasis on the land.
But land don't mean shit if ain't on it.
Which one y'all prefer? People
Not
like
necessarily
investing in land or the house?
Land don't mean nothing if ain't nothing on it.
Yeah. But it still has a value.
It has a value. It does have a value. Yeah. But by you just having this land just sitting and you ain't doing nothing with it,
you ain't making no money from it.
What is it doing?
That's what I was going to say. What's the purpose of the land? Like, what's the use?
It for like right now, right? All these places that's like up north where they building up to. I think people buying and holding land because you can see like going past even where we are like in like Rockwall or past Faith and all that. You can see where it's like it's starting to build out. Like they're building, everything is building out. So I think people that's holding land, they holding it for when a commercial person do say, hey, we want to put an HEB right here. All right, well, cool. Well,
that's the biggest thing though. It's just the why. Yeah. Why you got the land? Yeah. Like you just want it just to have it, or like you got a strategy or a plan behind it?
I think, bro. So that's right there in the DeSoto, behind EOS.
Yeah.
You know it's a big ass farm land right there. Yeah. So you know them houses. They wanted to extend it, but that guy do not want to sell that land. That's why you see a nice ass houses and a long ass strip of land.
But the only way they're gonna be able to acquire that is through eminent domain. But they gotta find out. They gotta find a way to say the purpose of your land is gonna help the city of DeSoto. If they find a way to say this land is gonna help benefit the city, then they can hit them with eminent domain. But outside of that, that man gonna stay right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
100%.
But the smart people are the people who, like right now, you have so many people who are getting out of Frisco right now because, you know, Universal Studio, PGA, they can't afford it. So you got all the rich people from New York, Florida, all these other places, they're moving down to Texas, buying in Frisco where it's like, oh man, it's a gold mine. And then the people in Frisco, they're going to buy in Cato Mills, Josephine, Ponder, Chrome. They're going to buy in those areas. You know what I'm saying? So right now, if you wanted to go cop some, you get some money, go cop some in Cato Mills, Greenville. Now it don't cost that money. It don't cost that much money to buy some in real estate.
Nah.
Now I promise you, $10,000. Who ain't got $10,000 when you can go to a short sale or you can go to an auction or you can go get a foreclosure? $10,000.
And I'm gonna speak to that too. That's the beautiful thing about Dallas, right? Because like the development of Dallas is so centralized. So literally, you start to go far enough north, west, south, or east, it's opportunity. Like they building like crazy. Like he was saying, Van Alstyne, Salina, Prosper, all these places up north. You go out east, you go to Crandall, Oak Ridge. You go Kaufman, Maybank. Go out east. You go down south, Waxahachie, Midlothian, Ennis. Start to go down south. You know, you go west. There's so many places where it's just so much land, and they ain't got no choice but to build because Dallas is one of the fastest growing metroplexes in the country. So eventually, it's gonna catch up to you.
Y'all better stop letting Lennar take y'all land and build these cheap ass houses.
Oh yeah, no.
And I'm not opposed to Lennar because they have the perfect business strategy. Why we can't be Lennar? Lennar is building cheap houses.
What's Lennar? That's a builder.
That's a builder. They're buying land and building affordable houses for people.
And they're cookie cutters too.
You could be Lennar. You could be Lennar. Go to the bank. Tell the bank, hey, I want a $200,000 line of credit. Turn around, go cop you some land. Just say you have $50,000 cash, and then you go to the bank and tell the bank, man, I need $200,000, a line of credit. Take that 50 and go cop you some land in all them places that me and him were just naming. Ferris, Palmer, Ennis, all that, Kaufman County. You go cop you 2-3 acres of land. You go to the bank, tell them you want to get a $200,000 line of credit. Get you a surveyor and plot that land. Just say they plotted 0.3 acres each, and just say hypothetically, out of that 2-3 acres, you get you 9 plots, and you tell the bank, man, give me $200,000, so I want a new construction loan, and now you turn around and you spend $100,000 to get one house built on that plot of land at 0.3 acres. You turn around, you sell that for $250,000. You pay the bank and tell them like, hey, look, I want $400. I want another line of credit.
Yep.
I want this line. Now you just created affordable housing on them 9 plots. Oh, now you Lennar.
That's how you do.
That's how Lennar doing. They buying these big acreages of land, and they're creating affordable housing. Affordable housing means houses under $300,000.
Damn.
But all they houses are cookie cutters. Like they
affordable
all
That's all you need.
That's
all you need.
That's all you need.
Affordable housing.
Affordable housing. Yeah.
That's what the money is in affordable housing. Dog. That's it. If you can create affordable housing, you're a multimillionaire. Because everybody, the people who are in the market to buy houses right now are the people that are trying to buy under $400,000 right now. Most people who are starting to sell these $600, $700, $800, $900 million houses, they not selling like that. That's why when I see these guys on the internet, they be like, oh, they selling millions of dollars and stuff like that. You might, but you only sold one. You only helped one person,
1 or 2 a year.
2 a year.
That's facts.
Dog, I don't care about the money that much. Money go come. As long as you're doing right, money go come.
Period.
Dog, how many people can you help? How many lives can you change? When people calling you saying, dog, you changed my life. Dog, if it weren't for you, my kids would be, you know, my daughter has dyslexia, and because of this school district, now my daughter can read, you know, her ABCs in the correct order. You know what I'm saying? When you getting calls like that, dog, then people can come talk to me about real estate. But if you're not doing that, I don't care about you pulling up in your Ferrari. I don't care about all that. I promise you, I don't care about all that. But if you changing life, dog, them the people that I'm saluting in real estate when I'm driving by and I'm seeing their signs and I'm taking them a picture like, boy, I see your sign out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or when I can go show their house and I'm like, hey, I'm finna go show your house to my client, you know, send me the code, you know, stuff like that, have that report. Them the people who I'm rocking with. But all that luxury,
everything go back to the perspective, man. Like, imagine if everybody who looking to buy something had that same mentality. You know what I mean? Like, what's this doing for us? How is this building our family, the things that we doing? And that's like, for me, it's the same approach. You know what I mean? Like you said, like you done seen the growth, but it's because I'm not here to make the money. Like that's gonna come, but it's what's the value? What's the impact? What's my purpose on this earth? You know, I can't tell you how many times people have called me and said, dang, Kenny, I sat down with you for 10 minutes and I got all these things figured out, or ain't nobody in my family ever owned a home. I'm the first one in my family to do this. You know, I didn't know that I could do this and all I had to do was this and get my credit here. Open up so many doors for me. Thank you. Thank you. It's impact. It's value. And that's why, like what you were saying earlier, we can't stop sharing this message because it's so many lives out there that got to hear this. It's so many people out here that got to know it's possible. It don't matter where you are, what your circumstances. As long as you come with an open mind, we going to get you where you want to be. You know what I mean? And it's going to change everything. Your life going to be changed. Your kids' lives going to be changed. Down the line, everything's going to be different because you made that decision to make the call. You made that decision to step out your comfort zone. And you got people that actually care, love you, and want the best for you and going to do everything possible to fight for that to happen. Straight up.
You know what I appreciate though? I appreciate like you were talking about life insurance. You know, I never knew nothing about life insurance, nothing, until I was in the car business. A lady came in, Miss Tony. She said her and her husband literally arguing about the car, and then Miss Tony said, "Babe, don't worry. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna take money from out of our life insurance policy, and I'm gonna pay the car off cash, and then I'm just gonna pay my policy back. I'm just increase my payments and pay money back into my life insurance policy."
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
cash accruing.
I'm borrowing from my own money, and I pay myself back.
The whole life.
IULs. Right?
Dog, think about that.
You know what that is?
We don't do that.
Ones. It could be IUL.
You sell insurance. How difficult is it to sell to black folks? Because they will turn around. They won't buy a $50 life insurance policy. They can save their life. But they'll turn around and go to the club and buy a $500, $1,000 bottle of Hennessy. That $21 at the liquor store. But then now I got to turn around and have a damn fish fry and sell a T-shirt to put you in the ground.
Man,
Man, how fucked up?
That's my
Put the cash up in it, man, bro. When I say that hurt me and make me so mad, dog. Because like you'll call Ken a scammer because he said in a life insurance policy they can stop. They can save your life, and they can put you in the ground without any hassle. Or they got a life insurance policy out here now that if you die, it'll pay your house off for your wife and your kids. Bro, we won't invest into none of that, but we'll buy some liquor. We'll go get some bullshit crab legs. Another race, I won't say another race overcharging them for. We'll do all that type of shit. Ain't it?
Come on now. Man, I ain't gonna say that though. I ain't gonna say that. I told somebody that and almost got slept, but that ain't real meat though. I'm just letting y'all know.
All of that, dog, but we won't call Ken and say, man, give me a $50 life insurance policy so I can put my grandma in the ground without having to do a damn fish fry.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Man,
look, say that to the black people, especially for the black men, bro, because it's so many of our brothers that's dying. Oh, man. Especially black men at an alarming rate, man. From not even from the violence, but from the sicknesses, the high blood pressure, diabetes, and they have no life insurance. Yeah, bro.
And the age limit is now cut down to an average of 65 for black men, simply because y'all don't do simple things as just moving your body at an everyday pace. I'm not saying get in the gym and look like me. You know, it's hard work, baby. But I am saying get and do something to be active enough to where you can live longer past 65.
I mean, if you know somebody in the street, you better put a policy on their ass.
Yes. Go ahead.
Not put a policy on.
Nah, for sure.
You my sister, and I knew you were wilding. I'm
finna take one. Nah,
Kenny, let me get the policy on my sister.
I see what y'all there doing.
I don't know. Smoking, drinking.
He said hypothetically.
Anything that gonna require me to bury you, I'm putting a policy on you.
Hey, but that's a hard conversation because I was talking to my mom when she was in Alabama. Yeah. And I was telling her, like, Mama, I'm gonna get a policy for you, and I want to get one for your brother, your sister. And when she mentioned that to my aunt was like, what? He gonna try to kill me? Hell no, I ain't giving no policy. This and that. I think, but to your point, like you said, she talked to a white dude about an insurance policy.
Oh, baby,
and she called me back.
Told me that.
Like, Dion, you still gonna add me to the policy? Nope, I'm not even doing that for you though, because it's like, you know, for me, I pride myself on like, man, I could be broke today, right? And if I leave, it's two things that I'm gonna leave to my kids: the equity from the house and a fat ass insurance policy. Because I pay it every month, so it'd be like, at least I can do that for my kids. You know what I'm saying?
The truth of the matter is, you could pass down millions to your family for a sliver of amount that you might donate to a GoFundMe for somebody who died. Straight up. And life is like this. I'm pointing at a line in the table. The line between life and death, we walk parallel to it. It's not like it's a destination. At any given point, we could cross that line. No matter how old, how young, how fit, whatever the case may be, we just don't know. Unfortunately, that's just the circle of life. So it's very, 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 very important to be prudent about these things. Go get life insurance. You don't got to get the big whatever it is. Even if you get a term policy, you might spend $25 a month
and have a couple policy.
So there's basically like two major types of life insurance policy, right? There's term and there's cash value. Cash value could be like a whole life, IUL, UL. There's many different things in that bucket. But a term, simply you have X amount of coverage for a certain amount of time, certain term. But it's cheap. It's very cheap. You could get $750,000. Let's say you like in your 20s. Healthy, you might be able to get $750,000 to $1 million for like $35-$40 a month term, right? And you can have the term policy up to, in most cases, up to you 80 years old, right? And that's something that the price of how much you're paying with different policies may change, but overall, super cheap, right? The whole life, kind of like the example you gave where people pulled money from it, that's a vehicle where as you paying into your policy, you have both the benefit that will go to your family when you die, but you also have a portion of it, they call it cash value, that you could pull from and utilize it. And then it's basically like taking a loan out from your policy. Put it back into real estate terms, it's like pulling a line of credit from your equity that you have from your mortgage. Kind of works the same way. And then you could pay back into it over time. Now, doing that is going to be more expensive because there's more things that's going on in it. But regardless, the whole point of having the life insurance is, one, it's something that you could pass down to your family if and when we do pass away. And two, it's a very, very, very easy vehicle for generational wealth.
Let me say
Straight
that.
up.
You know, so crazy too. We'll get car insurance. We'll get renters insurance. We'll get homeowners insurance, but we won't get no life insurance. One of our greatest assets is like us and our time. But we don't do shit to protect ourselves. You protect all this materialistic shit, but you won't protect yourself for $50. The man said $30.
No, fakes.
Low is $25.
We're gonna spend that in gas.
Yeah, every month.
You know what I'm saying?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
On some McDonald's and shit. You'll buy that shit, but you won't go get something that'll protect yourself, dog.
Yeah.
You see how far behind we is as a society, and that's why I say that's what hurt me so much, dog. Because dog, I care about black people too much. I just care about people in general, but dog, when it comes to black folk, I just have this infinity, dog, who I be wanting better. Because once again, dog, I was in prison 8 years in the penitentiary. The stuff that I've seen, dog, I don't never in my life want to go back to that. And one of my biggest fears is to ever put myself in a situation. Not only do I got to go back to jail, or I had to go back to Mississippi.
Yeah.
That's crazy when a man got to wake up every day and be like, dog, I ain't finna do nothing to go put me in jail, put me back where I got to go back to Mississippi. Dog, we won't do nothing to help ourselves or protect ourselves. And then you got people like me and Kenny who advocate for us, who working hard for us, who trying to put us in these positions to help us grow, and they'll shit on us.
Yeah.
They'll turn around and say, hey, Kenny DeVaris, I want to terminate our buyer's representation agreement, and then we'll go get with, you know, this Hispanic realtor or this white realtor because we feel light is right. And it ain't that case. When, man, I'm telling you, dog, if I really just wanted to get on the internet and pop my shit, dog, I can really do it at a high level. But then when I do that, they go say he ain't humble.
Facts.
The amount of deals I'm closing more deals than some of these people that got fair skin than mine. Facts. And I bring out my deals and I'm showing people, dog, look what I got my people, man. These folks getting $11,000, $12,000. These folks, no closing costs, no. And I'm showing this. When your realtor told you had to bring this, and it costing you $20,000, $30,000 to get in your house, and my people are cost them $200.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up, yeah.
But I don't do that because as soon as a black man do that, oh man, he on there bragging, he on there talking, he on there doing that stuff like that. So I hate we like that, dog. And if you watching it, man, please keep just open your eyes up in your mind, man. Learn something, man. Learn something. Because if you don't, but we go be where we at right now in the housing market. Caucasians, number one. At one point in time, black people were number two in homeownership. Dog, Hispanics is passing us. And then it's us. Then you have others. Others is gonna be Indian, Asians, people who don't identify as black, white, or Hispanic. They're gonna potentially surpass us. And even what's keeping black people afloat when it comes to homeownership is women.
Facts.
Single women.
Facts.
Shout out to the baby mamas.
Hey, I'm gonna encourage you though,
don't
bro.
forget to throw it in there, y'all, that with obtaining all this real estate, all of this insurance, you need wills and trusts.
Yeah.
Because you gotta protect it.
Facts.
When you pass away, you gotta protect it.
That's a fact.
Facts.
What you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, bro, I'm gonna encourage you, like, put it out there, family.
I was gonna say,
put it out there because at the end of the day, it's still a proof of concept that maybe somebody, like I always tell people all the time, I don't care if you steal what I post the same thing verbatim. It don't matter because my audience may not be your audience. And it's people that's going to be able to see that and relate to that and say, dang, I didn't know that that's possible. They may or may not decide to work with us at the end of the day, but it's still planting that seed of hope. Like, okay, dang, like Var's out here getting it. Maybe I can too. Or he was able to do X, Y, and Z. Maybe I can too. And I think it's just continuing to be that example. Yeah. Because that's the other thing is it's few and far between for people that look like us that's in the industry that's actually doing something. Yep. You know what I mean? So when you show people, hey, my clients just bought a home and they only paid $200 for it. Wow. You know? And on the flip side, hey, I was able to do X, Y, and Z for myself because of the position I put myself in this industry. And just different things to where it's like, because my biggest belief is like, man, it's so many routes outside of hooping, making music, being on the street, whatever the case may be. And the more that we could show what that looks like.
Of success.
You know what I mean? And show what that looks like and still be able to be like, hey, I'm standing tall too.
Yeah.
On my own 2 feet. The more that people are going to be inspired and influenced from a younger age. And it's not going to be like, oh, man, I ain't make it. Like, no, I'm here.
They call us lame, though. They call me and you lame, though.
But the thing is,
being like us, we're lame.
Why? You shouldn't care because whether the conversation is a positive or a negative one, you still influenced it.
Yeah, but I'm saying
at the end of the day, you still influenced it.
I just think because we don't do, because we are advocating for something positive, it don't get the shares and the likes. That if I was on the internet literally talking about some dumb shit,
no thanks,
I'd be viral every single day.
Right.
And I'd be thinking of some shit now.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to put it out there because that ain't the message that I'm trying to put. If I was talking about Facebook has turned into a sex app.
I agree.
If I was talking about sex, if I was talking about just berating women, if I was just talking about just dumb shit, I would go viral every single time. But let me post something say, man, did you know you could buy this house for $1,000?
Yeah.
Man, ain't nobody finna share that. Ain't nobody finna inbox me. Ain't finna call me. I just so happen to have like a cult following when it comes to people who I help get in the house. They be at church. They'll, man, put him on the screen. Like, they do stuff like that. I have stuff like that going for me. That's why I'm able to sell 20, 30 houses a year because I have people who just love me to death.
For you.
But outside of that, dog, if because me and him speaking like positive stuff, people don't want to hear nothing positive. They don't want to hear nothing that gonna help them.
It's a mentality thing.
That's it.
Man. So how you think we change that?
I was just finna say that. I was just finna say,
keep doing what we doing right now.
Solution?
Keep doing what we doing right now. Yeah. Just don't not talk or speak up.
Yeah.
And for me, I don't care if a person don't use me. It's not about you use me. Take the information. Don't take my information and go get fucked over now.
Yeah.
If you take my information and you get fucked, they're gonna make me mad.
Yeah.
But if you take my information and then you go call Kenny and you say, Kenny, help me get a house, or call Dion or call somebody else and they help you and you get a good deal and you understand the process and you're thriving in home ownership, dog, I salute.
Yeah, look,
I'm good. I did my job.
Yeah.
I've saved somebody's life, dog.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So,
I'm the same way. Hey, look, I don't never take nothing personal. Man, I got friends that be posting whatever. They might close their house, use another agent. I'm first one. Yeah, congratulations, man. Like, great work. I can't wait to come see the house, man. Invite me to the house for me.
Yep.
It can't be personal when you're doing stuff that's changing people's lives.
Yep.
And I think that's just the difference of the why that people like you and me are in the industry versus other people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we're not here to hold on to or grab onto the money or the transaction. Hunting people down for a sale. Like, no, it's way bigger than that. It's way bigger than I could ever be. But God has blessed me enough to be a vessel and a steward in this position. So I'm going to do the best I can to pour everything that I have.
Real talk.
Man, shoot, man, it's been a good show, man. Look, another
man.
viral show.
Clip me up again.
Hey, we gonna call this hypothetical. Hey, you already know how I'm gonna do it. We gonna clip it up in the background. You already know.
Hypotheticals with the bars.
I'm telling you, you can't give people hypothetical. They gonna take it serious. Oh, them fake numbers. I said hypothetically speaking, man.
That's a fact. And for all y'all that don't know, go back and watch that first video with the bars, man. Listen,
I gave a lot of gems. And I gave a lot of gems.
Bro, I'm talking about you broke it down step by step.
Layman's term. People who got a GED. I'm talking about if you can't, and I got a GED. If I can explain it to you in this term with no degree, no scholar, oh man, you can understand it, man. The ABC.
No, for sure. I appreciate y'all for coming in. Giving off the information. You know what I'm saying? I instantly thought of y'all when me and Dion kind of came up with this idea. We was like, man, we got to do like a real estate roundtable, bro. And y'all's first names that popped up. So we appreciate y'all for coming and rocking, man.
For sure.
It was the information that y'all gave and what y'all pushing. I salute 110%. I think y'all definitely need to keep pushing from me. You know, I love content. From the content side, man, I love seeing y'all content. I love seeing the elevation, the growth, and what y'all really pushing, and the reason why y'all doing what y'all doing. That's saluted, and it has to be respected for sure.
Yeah, bro, I just want to say, bro, Kenny, I saw you probably about a month ago. Hop off a counter, probably as long as this. But I said, bro, who kitchen is he?
He walked out the
this could be your. I'm
this
like, what the hell? Like, this could be your. You could be eating off this. I'm like, this is a big ass table. Like, hey, you be having some nice houses.
I appreciate that,
For sure. And DeVaris, for you, man, like I said, bro, you out, bro. You know how I'm gonna send you something, bro. Bro, listen, bro. I appreciate you, bro, for real, bro. And when I'm ready,
man, y'all
I'm
know,
coming
man,
to you, bro. You already know.
We send people your way, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all know, man. Anytime y'all call, I'm pulling up. Anytime, no matter what it is.
For sure. And to our co-hosts.
Miss
Genesee Quad. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We appreciate you. Yeah, we appreciate you, Taylor. For real, man. We definitely appreciate you. Yeah. This like a family reunion, you know what I'm saying? All y'all may not know each other together, but all y'all mean something special to us because from day one, all y'all been here. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. Yeah. This my brother Kenny, and he love to flip houses. He gonna jump out the shower. Say this could be yours for thousands. That's a very real.
Well, nah, man. We appreciate y'all for helping us push this episode out, man. This is another episode that cannot be real. Dion, take us out, brother.
Hey, man, listen, man. If y'all need a house, hit these guys up, man. They gave out some good game. I'm talking about really good game. I'm talking about from the equity, from the credit score. I mean, from start to finish. Don't be scared to purchase a home. The fastest way to building wealth, to passing it on to generations, like we said, insurance, real estate.
Yep. Even if you need to ask questions.
Yeah, even if you need to ask questions, man. Yes, and so before we go, if y'all could just tell them y'all handles, and then close us out from there.
Okay. You can start, brother.
Davaris Bell on everything. DAVARUSBELL. Everything.
Facts. And mine is Kenny Does Homes. Kenny, KENNY, does, DOES, Homes, HOMES. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, whatever it is.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Sophisticated Ratchet.
Yeah. She on Cannot Be Real. She on Cannot Be Real. Y'all want to see her? Y'all come on Cannot Be Real. Hey, hit the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Hit the Patreon. Hit the Patreon. You want to talk to Taylor? You talk to me. You don't talk to Taylor until you talk to me.
Yeah. Okay. So, man, real quick before we get, we always like to let our guests close the show out. Yeah. So you three? Oh, not one.
Yep.
One.
You won.
Yeah, you won. You two. So whichever one y'all want to go first, y'all can leave the people with some words of encouragement to help them get through their everyday life.
Your success is my priority. That's my slogan.
I like that. I like that right there.
Shoot, we just leave it at that.
Hey, can I be real?
It's our priority.
Yeah, your success is our priority.
Man. Straight up.
Can I be real?
Nah, I just it ain't really a slogan, but just something God put on my heart. I just want everybody to know that you're capable, and whatever your surrounding is, whatever your environment looks like today, does not have to reflect your tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So I just encourage everybody to step out in faith, have the uncomfortable conversation, make the uncomfortable decisions, and trust that everything gonna work its way out.
Yep.
Man, with that being said, man, I'm gonna do something real quick. Never done this on no show, bro. We got some time. I'm gonna do this real quick. It's gonna take 2 minutes, bro. I wanna pray. Never done this on no show.
I'm not taking my head off though. I'm just saying.
What's Sunday?
That boy got that George Jefferson.
Come on now. Hey, I remember last time. Yeah, you are. Hey, look, bro. Look, so last time they called me like that, bro. We was out somewhere, bro. I done took the head off, forgot I shaved. I done put that mug back on. Rick, hell no.
That boy got that Uncle Wilson, dog.
Oh no. Hey, I trick him on the side. You know what I'm saying? I ain't shaved. Like, little face. Nope. I'm happy.
Like me. You like me. I ain't taking the head off.
Oh man, nah, but I just want to pray real quick for the people that may be watching, may need it. Maybe just like I said, just put on my heart. So bow our heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we just want to come to you right now saying thank you for everything that we have, everything that you're doing. We thank you for you being you. We pray and ask that everybody that's under the sound of my voice and everybody that's watching this video, we pray and ask you touch them, guide them, heal them, and protect them. Continue to be with us. Continue to order our footsteps in the right direction. Lead us into our purpose to touch those that need to be touched, to heal those that need to be healed, and to speak to those that need the word from you. Allow us to be behind your word. Allow you to be in front of us. Continue to guide us. Continue to protect us. Continue to keep your hand on the name of your loving son, Jesus, we do pray. Amen.
Amen.
Pastor Mozzie.
Hey, man, you need a suit, bro. You got a sermon in you, man. Hey, you need this jacket, bro.